Hi, today I'm going to tell you the makeup products that I use to look flawless despite having the skin. I mean, acne marks, textured skin, pigmentation, uneven skin tone, under eye circles, you name it and I have it. So if you are like me who does not know how to set your base correctly, or despite endless tutorials cannot just follow or cannot seem to have that base makeup that these girlies out there talk about, then you need to invest in expensive skincare is what I personally feel. Again, you do you, but I feel that if you have good skincare, good coverage products, and good products that just settle in right, then it kind of saves time. And even if you're not very skilled at doing makeup, it works for you. So let me just grab my products and come back. So I'm back with my products. First and foremost is the Clinique Moisturizer. Very hydrating, non-sticky, mildly sticky, but I think that's important because then the makeup just sits in or sticks on well. Second I put in the mornings is this Beauty of Chosen Release Sun Rice Plus Probiotics SPF 50 plus PA plus whatever. But this is a really good sunscreen, probably the best. And after I've waited for that to settle in for about 1 minute or two, I applied this primer by Smashbox. This is the best primer, best ever for acne girlies. It is a matte finish primer and kind of blurs your pores instantly. So yeah, that. And after the primer, I just color correct. So you can get a better one, but this is from Inside Cosmetics and it has all the color correctors. For my under eyes, I use this brown color sometimes, or sometimes orange, and sometimes both mix, very little amount just to color correct. After that, I conceal my skin with this Bobbi Brown concealer in the shade Warm Honey. It is the shade that just covers my under eyes correctly, and I apply very little. I don't have the base makeup, etc. blah 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 blah, but I'm kind of wanting to show you guys. I don't even know if I'm doing this correctly, but yeah, I think you can see the visible difference. So if I do it properly, it makes my under eyes look better. So after I've concealed my dark spots, my under eyes, and all the areas that need some concealing, I apply my hero product, which kind of does the job that I've been talking about, which makes you look absolutely flawless. Is this Charlotte Tilbury's Airbrush Flawless Foundation. Stays all day and night. It does, guys. It genuinely does. I mean, I'm just going to apply a tad bit and show you guys. Oh my god, that's a lot of product. I just wasted a lot of product, but very little amount on this. And you can see this has no concealer, but I'm just trying to show you guys the coverage it has. I've just applied it on the acne mark. Imagine when you blend it well and see the result. So I've not really blended this well, but all I'm trying to tell you is when you conceal it and then when you top it up with the foundation, it is just going to vanish, guys. I mean, the dark spot is going to be invisible. Trust me, I'm not making fake promises. So this is kind of reduced to a great extent. That too, just with the foundation, I did not even conceal it. So when you conceal it correctly, it's going to work wonders. And this, my girlies, is the best foundation there is. I mean, I've not found any foundation better than Charlotte Tilbury. I have tried a number of foundations for my acne prone skin, but after applying this, your skin does not break out, because mine tends to break out if I use wrong products. Oh my god, this is really good. And when I mix it with the concealer, it becomes a perfect shade for my skin. But yeah, I think it just looks better in general. So what do you guys think? You all can correct me if I'm going wrong, but yeah, getting the right shade is the most important thing. मैंने बहुत बेवकूफ़ी की थी, ChatGPT को पूछ के मेरा picture upload करके that tell me कौन सा shade मुझ पे suit होगा, and it gave me 5 neutral in Charlotte Tilbury, but I think my shade is 4 neutral, which is why I have to use the concealer to make it a bit darker. This is a bit lighter shade than my skin tone. That's why I look like a booth when I apply it completely. But yeah, coverage wise, A1. I know I'm just using the excess product. Any which ways, then you need to set it up with the setting powder. Translucent powder is great for acne prone skin. No banana powder. Just if you don't know how to do it rightly, just use this translucent powder and it'll do the job. Huda Beauty is the best, but this one is also good, really good. And then after you look like a booth and you've layered it up, then you obviously, like I already said, use the setting powder to set it so that it seeps in and it looks a bit clean and settled in. Post that, most makeup artists do this as a first step, but then after I'm like ready, I do some eyeshadow thing, and I like to do it, make it very simple because I have hooded eyes and nothing really good looks good on me, and I'm not a pro makeup artist. But one thing I heard is you should start your eyeshadow from here if you have hooded eyes, somewhere from like above this line, which when your eyes open, yeah, I think from this line, whatever. And then I just apply some eyeshadow, and then I do my eyeliner, I do my kajal, and then I put some lipstick. This is my go-to lipstick, everyday office wear, and this also goes with a lot of outfits in weddings on any occasion or function. So you can try this. I don't really apply it as a blush like people do. No, I mean, I break out even more after I do that. But the shade, I just want to show the shade to you. Do you guys like it or no? I don't know. Not applied it properly, but it just suits my face and skin and goes with a lot of outfits. So yeah, this is kind of mauve. It's not really looking like mauve here. It's looking more like pink, but it's not this pink. I think it's due to the lighting. Okay guys, thank you for watching the long video. I don't know if I said things correctly or not, but this really does the job for me, and I'm sure it's going to do the job for most of the acne prone skin girlies just like me. So yeah, Indian skin tones are not perfect, and you are really lucky if you have a perfect skin already. And also kudos to you if you're working really hard to have that kind of skin. But I cannot just seem to have that kind of skin because my under eye circles are hereditary, and I have other issues like PCOS, thyroid, and which is why I always have acne breakouts. No matter how clean I eat, they are just unpredictable. So I already have enough redness over here, and I don't feel the need to put blush all the time. But once I become a bhoot after applying this and after setting with this, I do feel the need to have some blush on my cheeks, which no longer look so red. Then I use K Beauty's Berry Blush. It is kind of a powder blush. You can just apply it to some brush, makeup brush, and then dab it. And for the highlighter, I use Becca by Smashbox or something like that, like a tiny little, I don't know what is it called, like a tiny packaging. It is too good of a highlighter. I think all in all, these makeup products will cost you about 20,000. Expensive, but they do last long and are great on the skin, and no breakouts after that. So yeah, that's all.